boys and girls, children of all ages, non-binaries, and transgenders, because we don't discriminate. This is the Ultra Heelz Wrestling Podcast, live from Virgin Studios, Cliff, New Jersey. I am Darth Messiah, the Dark Side Savior, always and forever on his worst behavior. Mr. DM, find me your mama's DMs. Why? Because I'm trying to give your mama a baby. Nobody can stop me. And on the phone, as always, the OG, the triple OG that talks all the shit.
Y'all already know who it is. It's your boy Alex the motherfucking Hill, aka the Stanley of podcasting, also known as the leader of the Mr. McMahon group, also known as the man to put your girl in a cripple crossface to make her run to a crossface.
Yeah. And the man that doesn't always push buttons, but when he does, he pushes all the buttons, Mr. Gnarly Marv.
What up, Ultra Heelz?
How you living, Gnarly Marv?
Living Mondo Righteous.
Oh. And before we get too far, I had a quick conversation with one of the founding members of the Ultra Heelz.
Ooh.
So in his honor, because I haven't done this in a while, it's your homeboy X-Man Damn. It's not a sham, it's not a scam, it's the real X-Man Damn on Instagram. Follow me, fan. Mr. Off the Ladder, Weed Bladder, Mr. Off the Turnbuckle with Bite Knuckle, Mr. $5 Philip, Mr. Large Breath No Ice, Mr. Middle Tube is really for one. I'm SmackDown, watch SmackDown, can I use WWE information? Mr. Rizzo Cabron, Mr. Pirate Wrench, Leave the White Bridge, Mr. Show Me the Facts, Man Damn, it's not a scam. How's everyone doing, my Ultra Heelz fam?
Woo!
Put some hair on that chest over there.
Yeah. I talked to X-Man Damn real quick the other day.
Shout out to my brother, man. Yo, we got Commissioner Kelvin in the chat. What's good? It's Commissioner Kelvin, a.k.a. the other Mr. GMSI.
Oh man, today was a good day.
Yeah, today was a good day. I didn't get nobody pissed me off at work. I didn't piss anybody off. I'll call that a good day.
Today, Darth didn't even have to use his AK.
Today was a good day.
There you go.
Can't you read? Can't you read, mister?
I hit that button by mistake, but I'm waiting to use that. I've been waiting to use that one all week.
First of all, one, I like that. That was
Yeah, I'm waiting for me to misread something so I can use it. What up, Valdor?
What's up, Balor?
man, this heat down here. Y'all want it? Y'all can have it.
It was, what was it, like 68 today? Almost 70?
Today was good. Yesterday was a little bit better.
Yesterday was about the same, but now it got windy, so it might be cold tonight.
It's still warm out here. Somebody take this shit away and give me some of the cold air somewhere. This shit trash.
Nah, I'm good where we at right now. Hoodie weather, hoodie season.
Yeah, I could take a little bit of chill, and you know.
Although when I was at the mall yesterday, because I went to the mall for lunch before I went to work, the SOTs are out, as they should be.
Oh yeah.
Because the girls in fucking booty shorts and basically a bikini top.
Word.
That's all she and flip flops. That's what she was wearing in the mall.
Yeah, bro. This is when girls get excited. There's already time to let the girls out.
And then 30 seconds later, some other girl walks in with sweats, a North Face, and Uggs. So the correct answer is somewhere in between those two.
Word. This is why Mighty P's here in the studio, because he had to come out his house just in case he walked past or drove past any of those chicks. You know.
I don't blame him. I would.
Yeah, you gotta do what you gotta do. Valdo says, "I'm glad someone else remembered that scene from Hey Arnold. That's my favorite episode. Arnold, read this paper for me."
Oh, that's okay. I didn't catch that.
Yeah,
I got you.
The bum, the I guess he acts like a crackhead actually. That lives in Arnold's house. He's like Middle Eastern or like Eastern European.
Oh, okay. Yep.
Mr. Casca or something like that.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
I forgot that man's name.
Yeah, word. He was a crackhead. Arnold, give me some money, please.
I don't think he was a crackhead.
He was he's a drunk then. Something was off with him.
I think he was just
he was a bum.
A foreigner.
No, he was a bum.
Oh, I'll give him bum, but he was definitely a foreigner. I think it was just the foreigner thing.
Yeah, I guess.
Oh, well, I guess we got to cancel Hey Arnold now because it's offensive to Middle Eastern people.
Yeah. Cancel culture's on a rampage right now.
Hey Arnold, The Simpsons, South Park,
That's
Family
the thing.
Guy.
Why is the internet not canceling The Simpsons, South Park, and Family Guy? The most offensive of all of them. but they're canceling Pepe Le Pew.
It's whatever's
You know why?
topical. They saw him in the Space Jam trailer. Oh, it was Oscar. Yeah, his name's Oscar.
There you go.
Oscar.
There you go.
Yeah.
I'm about to say, you want to know why they cancel it? Because like I said, these kids ain't got nothing else to do, so they going back in the past to find shit to cancel. I'm telling you, they're gonna go. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna go back and they're gonna go back there. They're gonna start seeing some old school shit that we saw from back in the day when we was younger. They're gonna be like, yeah, they whole '90s should be canceled. Motherfucker, if it wasn't for that, none of y'all would be here.
Bro, Johnny Bravo better not come out
yeah, Johnny Bravo
of the vault for a long time.
First of all, they're gonna cancel Mandark, and that nigga was at the DD's ass.
DD.
That nigga he was obsessed with her, boy. That's some rape shit too.
But Helga needs to get canceled too because she had a shrine.
Oh yeah.
She was.
First of all, ain't no woman on this planet gonna cancel Helga because they're gonna be like, she did what she wanted for the man she loved. What the fuck that sound like?
I mean, she did save him in the movie.
But she was a bully too, and bullying is no good.
But that was just to cover her insecurities.
Every bully is trying to cover their insecurities.
Not me. I bully people for fun.
Yeah, it is fun. That's true.
I come off passive aggressive for fun.
Yeah, I mean,
I come off passive aggressive because I'm a dick. Ain't no need for the fun part.
I mean, the one thing I'll say about Pepe Le Pew that he was OD. He was suffocating. Like, he used to run up on her like, oh, and say all this crazy shit to her. He was alive.
That is true.
He was alive.
That is true. But also at the same time, she defended herself by whooping his ass every damn time.
That's true. She ain't like let herself be caught. But I don't know. And it's old. This shit's when did Looney Tunes come out? The 40s, the 30s?
The Looney Tunes we watched, I believe, came out early 80s. The version of Looney Tunes we saw as kids. Because it was reruns by the time we were kids.
But the original character, that's just
that's like 30s, 40s.
Yeah,
if I had to guess.
You're going back 100 years. That's like saying let's cancel the Romans for wearing togas.
Well, we can cancel the Romans because they liked they were into pedophilia. They had little boys jumping out of cakes naked.
But you ain't gonna take out the history books.
We cancel Romans, or we can cancel the old Roman reign. One or two you want to do.
This is true.
Well, speaking of canceling things in the wrestling industry, the most recent thing we need to cancel is that finish to the exploding barbed wire death match. Alex, what the fuck happened?
First of all, the match itself was an excellent match for something we have over here in the States. It was just like a New Japan one. And just like how I called it, barbed wire ropes, barbed wire explosions around the ring, barbed wire weapons. Call it down the middle.
Yep.
But that finish. Just like how Moxley said it. They put on one hell of a match, but Kenny Omega can't make an explode the ring for shit.
Now, at worst case scenario, set off the entrance pyro. Because the entrance pyro was bigger than what they did for the finish. Use Cody's fucking entrance pyro. His shit was more than all the pyro in that one match put together.
To be honest, you are right. That is true.
Now, the one thing I caught during the match, there was because you know how they went out the ring? Because they went out the ring to the left. If you watch the camera as they're rolling out the ring, one of the ring crew people is undoing the pyro rope so they can get out and then get back in. And then once they were back in, Omega throws Moxley into the corner. So if Moxley's in the corner, he's touching left and right ropes. Why didn't the explosions go off for that? He's touching two different ropes.
George F. is wild. He said, use M80s at least. You want them to die? M80s are canceled in this whole country. Oh, Alex got disconnected.
Oh, he did.
Yeah, we got him back. Yo, Kenny brought all those parts from Wile E. Coyote. Yeah, the bombs,
Acme,
explosives.
Acme, yep.
Acme.
You can't trust Acme products.
You cannot. Alex, you there? I think we lost you there, Alex. Can't hear you. Put M80s in the ring. The whole ring's going to explode.
Not quite. Well, I guess the
There you go.
This time I didn't get a phone call or nothing happened. Skype just completely closed itself down off me.
Wow.
We put an M80 in that orange and yellow little car that kids have. We put one inside the door or whatever, inside the plastic, and we lit it up.
Did he just get shut off again?
Yeah.
No.
He's
okay.
there. Yeah, and that shit, a million pieces everywhere.
I think the statute of limitations has gone. Once upon a time, it was 4th of July.
Oh, now we lost him.
Yeah, I thought I heard that noise.
Oh, wait, no, he's there. Why do we keep hearing that noise?
It was 4th of July. We were walking back from the fireworks at the park. My friend has an M80 in his pocket. There's an open pickup truck window. He threw it into the truck.
Oh, shit. What happened?
I don't know. I was running.
You didn't hear it, though?
I heard it go off.
That shit, if that shit hit the gas tank, oh, my God.
That was just the beginning of that night.
Wow.
He took another one, and he put it in a mailbox.
Oh, my. Yeah, I've seen people put them in mail. Sometimes they turn off in the mailbox. There's not enough air inside.
No, this one went off.
Shit.
Because you just heard, doom. So, like, the sides were probably blown out, but
Yeah.
well, not a hole, but just, like, like punctured.
Yeah.
Yeah, so, but as a match, just as a violent, brutal match, it was good.
Yeah.
It wasn't the best, but it wasn't trash.
Like I said last week, it was going to be a match that people in the States probably never seen but heard of, and it was going to be just entertaining because it was something that WWE is never going to do, ever. It hit what it needed to hit. It was a match between Kenny Omega and Moxley, two guys that fought in a lot of weird ass matches, especially Omega with the blow up doll and the 11-year-old kid. But we're not going to talk about that right now. But like I said, it just was what it is, and it was good. It's just that finish. That finish. I don't understand how that finish went like that. But I'm gonna tell you right now. The best thing about that finish, Eddie Kingston selling that motherfucker.
Okay, yeah, I was gonna get to Eddie Kingston part. So, as the clock's coming down, Eddie Kingston runs out. He sacrifices himself, throws himself over Moxley, and as the explosion is supposed to happen, that kind of didn't happen. So they came out with this explanation on Dynamite. And to me, it did not help the situation at all, trying to make it sound, heroic. It didn't work for me. They fucked up the explosion. There's nothing they can tell in storyline that's going to change the fact that the explosion didn't go off as planned. Whether it was Kenny's version of it or was Eddie Kingston's version of it, they can't make up for it to me.
They can't. But I'm just telling you, boy, Eddie Kingston selling that, him sacrificing himself. Bro, niggas on Twitter was like, I need a friendship as strong as Eddie Kingston selling that goddamn fake ass explosion.
Yeah.
I said, you damn right. I need that shit in my life. But boy, he sold that so well.
Yeah, so Eddie Kingston, now hanging out with Jon Moxley. All of a sudden, the Butcher and the Blade and the Bunny, they're now teamed up with Matt Hardy. Just the next day on Dynamite, like nothing happened. The fuck?
Hey man, AEW play by a different set of rules, and their rules is they ain't gonna have a rivalry and a team last for 37 years before they change it up a little bit.
But that was hella sudden. It was like there's no even explanation. Like, oh yeah, Matt Hardy signed the Butcher and the Blade. They were literally just with Eddie Kingston before Eddie Kingston decided to go help Jon Moxley. So just poof.
Boop, and here we are, another team.
Yeah.
Oh, look, at least it's better than WWE where they've made up tag teams of people that shouldn't be a tag team, and then they get rid of the tag team, and then both of those people just become nothings.
Yeah, that's true. That is true. But then again, the Butcher and the Blade, they're basically jobbers. They never do anything important. I think they've had a title match or two, but it was never going to be anything serious. It was just a filler match.
Well, AEW has a lot of filler matches, but then you also have AEW Dark, and that's just like a filler show.
Yeah. Oh, and now we will have a Dark what is it, Elevation coming
Yeah.
Monday with Big Show and Tony Schiavone. Oh, excuse me. No more BS. Paul White.
Yeah, there you go. I'm gonna tell you right now. I see what AEW is doing. They got their one main show comes on when NXT comes on. Then you got Dark, something that don't got to compete with them in WWE because it's on YouTube, and it lasts a lot longer, but it makes sense because it's YouTube. And now you come out with another show. Is that gonna be your version of SmackDown without having to split the roster up?
Well, here's the thing. I think we briefly talked about it, but we haven't talked about it since. You know that remember WWE's doing NXT Evolve with Gabe Sapolsky's coming back. So that's their elevation. I just put the two of those together yesterday.
That do makes a lot more sense now.
Yeah. Elevation is NXT Evolve. That's the same show now.
Yeah, that's weird.
Yeah.
But it is what it is.
Because Evolve will be what NXT was before it was on USA Network. And that's all it's going to be. And speaking of which, I have to sign up for a Peacock account this weekend because Peacock now takes over WWE Network starting Sunday.
Is it going to make that any better for them?
I don't know, but I now get Peacock for free because I'm taking the premium account since I'm already paying the $9.99 for WWE Network. So technically, I get Peacock for free.
Do you plan on watching anything else on Peacock about wrestling?
Now that I have it, yeah. Because if I didn't have a reason to buy Peacock, I wouldn't get it. But now that I have a reason to get Peacock, I'll take advantage of what's there.
Okay.
That makes sense.
That's probably what they're hoping for.
At least that's why I am. Because, like I said, if WWE wasn't there, if Peacock was just coming out like the way Paramount just came out, I'm not getting Paramount. If I want to watch something that's on Paramount, I'm just going to pirate it like I do everything else.
I respect
my body, man.
I didn't even know Paramount was a thing until like 3 days ago.
I think the official launch was Super Bowl because that's when they had like hella commercials.
Jesus.
I think it was live before then, but they weren't like advertising it. And back to W Network. The network will still exist until what is that? The Sunday before WrestleMania, and then that's when they're officially closing it. You can't sign in anymore.
First of all, I don't even sign that at all. The motherfucker took money from me one time when I had canceled this shit.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, that still pisses me off to this day. How you cancel something, get the cancellation, and then next month the motherfuckers take out the money? What? How the fuck do you do that, WWE? Oh, so this was Vince playing all along.
Yep.
That's why I'm the leader. He can kiss my ass club.
The street fight that turned out to be a cinematic match. They didn't say it was going to be cinematic, but holy fuck, they got me with that one. I love that shit.
I feel like that's what Undertaker should have had as his last ride off kind of match.
I mean, we kind of got that with the Boneyard match.
Yeah, but the Boneyard match was still kind of like, it was like a WWF Attitude Era kind of match. Like, it was Undertaker, but old, but they try to relive the old glory days of American Badass with a little bit of sprinkle of the Attitude Era old school Undertaker. And I was like, this is cool. You know, I kind of want to see another match, but better. But then it was like, that's his last one. I was like, yeah, I feel like y'all kind of skimped on him for that match.
The setting with the warehouse was a little awkward because like they walked upstairs and then they just randomly walked back downstairs to the ring. But other than that, I was really feeling the match. They had a nice spot with Darby Allin when he jumped out the window and like into the basement because he went through that section of plywood with Brian Cage. So it was good. Mm-hmm. It was good.
I was like that spot where they threw they like little kid swung him like a jump rope into that damn glass.
Yeah, that was a good one too. One too.
I said, bro, Darby Allin is fucking Jeff Hardy of this generation because he took that shit for real. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I'm gonna tell you right now, I'm a fan of wrestling. I feel like I put my body on the line. You got me with the thumbtacks. You got me with the barbed wire. And you definitely got me fucked up with that shit.
The Young Bucks. The Young Bucks beat Inner Circle nice and clean. No real excitement. It was a standard Young Bucks match. And
a 5-star match because who sucked their dick.
Hold on. I got Melter ratings. I made sure I looked this one up. Melter ratings. Okay, main event. Main event got 4.5 stars.
Yeah.
Whatever about the finish, fine. 4.5. He doesn't rate cinematic matches, so he didn't give Sting, Darby Allin, Team Taz a rating. Here's what doesn't make sense. Okay, and he gave Young Bucks Chris Jericho 4.25. Of course, the Young Bucks got over a 4. That just what happens. They just get a 4 off the rip. They get a 4 just for showing up.
That 2.5 was Jericho and what you call it?
And MJF. Here's what makes no sense. The Revolution ladder match, he gave a 3.5. But the tag team battle royale, he gave a 4. How does a battle royal get a 4?
That battle royal was chaos like a motherfucker. How the fuck did they get a 4?
Exactly. The ladder match was way better in my opinion. The only thing was there was like 2 or 3 dead spots in the match where I guess somebody didn't jump up in time for like their turn in the rotation of events. But other than that, the action itself was clean.
It was clean. But that tag team thing was just like watching WWE do a lumberjack match. It was there and it was cool, but
yeah,
that should not deserve a 4.
And Ray Phoenix and Pac winning wasn't no big woo. Let's see them get a tag title match. I honestly don't care about Pac and Ray Phoenix like that.
I like Pac and Ray Phoenix. I just feel like they could be more than what they are, but at least Pac is way more than what he was in 205 Live with WWE. Went from being the man that gravity forgot to Mighty Mouse superhero looking ass to
the man that created forgot.
Yeah, the man hated everybody on 205 Live just being this dangerous ass looking motherfucker. I was like, at least his character evolved back to where it started from.
Yeah, from
back in the Indies and Dragon Gate. But
I mean, I still like the King of the Cruiserweights. I like that little run.
The King of the Cruiserweights was a good concept, but then once he said it every night, you knew WWE was gonna try to bury that damn phrase into the goddamn ground.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. That's what they do with every phrase.
Yeah, you can't say one thing on TV and that motherfucking shit get over. Vince be in the back rubbing his nipples like that's their phrase. I need that role
like
every
Suplex City.
Until they leave.
Like Suplex City. It was WrestleMania 31. It was Roman and Brock at WrestleMania 31, the night that Seth Rollins cashed in. It was before Seth Rollins came out. Brock suplexed Roman on the floor. He jumped up. He was like looking at somebody. He said, "Suplex City, bitch!" And they ran with Suplex City for the next 5 years.
Straight, all T-shirts, all merchandise,
for
all
every
him saying it every damn night.
Every city that Brock would show up in, that he'd have Suplex City, San Francisco, Suplex City, Chicago, Suplex City, Dallas, Suplex City, Miami.
To really be honest, where does Brock live at again? I know he lives in the mountains somewhere.
Apparently, he lives just into Canada from Minnesota.
I thought it was Vermont.
I feel like
wasn't it Vermont?
I don't know. No, I was told he's in Canada now.
Oh, okay,
but it's like across the border from Minnesota, so it's like not that far away.
Gotcha.
I feel like wherever the long road is to his house, it should just be renamed to Suplex City.
I mean, but he lives on a farm, not a city, though. Is it
that's true.
Yeah. Suplex Valley or some shit like that. Should call it.
I'm about to say, they still call it Suplex City. They can't be like Suplex Farm. This shit sound weird.
I mean, Suplex Falls. That sounds like the rural.
Because Sioux Falls is an actual place in like Iowa.
Yeah.
So Suplex Falls.
I'm with it.
Yeah.
I wish he was on social media. I might have to hit his daughter up and tell her.
Oh yeah, she is on social media.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Jump into Dynamite from Revolution. The War Council, Matt, meeting, because, you know, after MJF and Chris Jericho lost, they said things need to change in the inner circle. MJF, he agreed. He says, I'm totally up for some change. So we get the little War Council meeting, and Sammy Guevara comes out. He reveals some footage of MJF trying to stir up a little something backstage, and MJF says, "Get him, boys." So it looks like Santana Ortiz and Hager are about to attack Jericho, and all of a sudden they turn around and everybody's walking down on MJF. And out comes Wardlow. And who does Wardlow have with him? He has FTR, he has Shawn Spears, and Tully. So this new faction, I believe the internet right now is calling them the Elite Horsemen. I kind of like that.
You know what? I love the internet, because when I saw that, I was like, the Elite Horsemen. That is actually a dope name for a fucking group of people.
I like the Elite Horsemen. I will stick with that until they get an actual name. So they put Chris Jericho through a table, and something I just went off in my brain is this Blood and Guts. Are they going to do Blood and Guts now? Now that, you know, the country is opening up, they can have more people in the arena.
Why not?
Because apparently there was like 1,200 people at Revolution. That was a crowd size, allegedly.
Mm-hmm.
And that building, I believe that building holds like 4,500. So they were at like 1/3 capacity.
This ain't bad though.
Yeah.
And WWE still rather have you virtually at a crowd that you can't even get in on the damn thing.
And I saw an article on my way here. Apparently WrestleMania, they're selling about 75% capacity. So that stadium holds about 60,000. You know, add people on the field, you get like another 4,000 or 5,000. So out of 68,000, they're going to sell 50,000 tickets allegedly.
Now, is wrestling fans ready to go back to these kind of events? Because can you imagine people trying to wear their mask and not wearing their mask?
That's the controversy. People that are willing to versus people that say I don't want to wear it. People that I don't want to be next to somebody that doesn't want to wear it. That's the controversy you have to live with now.
I feel like we're going to have an Enzo moment with somebody in the crowd. I swear, I feel like we're going to have an Enzo moment with somebody in that crowd.
Yo, define that for me. What does that mean?
Okay. After Enzo got fired, I forgot what pay-per-view it was. It was some random pay-per-view. It wasn't like a big show. It was probably like Battleground or something. He bought a ticket legitimately on the internet. He was like third row, like hard cam. He was on TV. He stands up in the middle of a match, takes like he had like a hoodie on, like his face was covered, stands up, takes the hoodie off, is just standing there. And then you see security run in and just drag him out.
How could they drag him out if he bought a ticket?
Because now he's being a disturbance.
He no longer worked for the company, and he was on hard cam stirring up. Because when he got up, there was a fan in the crowd that actually recorded him.
Yeah.
He was sitting like in the row right before her, and you hear Enzo stands up and he started doing his catchphrase.
Oh yeah, that was
the 205 cruiserweight title, and you can see him look down at one of the security guards, and he says her name. He goes, "You know me, don't touch me." And she didn't touch him. She just stared at him, And then he jumped off when the male security came and he hauled ass.
Yeah.
I was like, I'm not even mad. That was probably the most entertaining thing ever that whole night. Because that rest of the PvP was trash.
And I know what the match was: the Bar versus Viking Raiders. That's exactly what the match
like
was.
Said, it was the best thing they could do.
Yeah.
Yeah. Great times.
Yeah, so I'm totally down for this this MJF faction. And like I said, hopefully this means blood and guts because it's a 5-on-5 feud. So that's the first thing that pops in my head. We get blood and guts.
Now, do this mean that the Inner Circle are now face?
I would guess so. Oh, Kelvin said that was SummerSlam. Okay, it was a big show where Enzo showed up.
That's the only thing I care about now. Is this going to be one of those? It's just going to be the Inner Circle, the group that started on the AEW, and a faction of heels of young talent and 2 XWE wrestlers now all become face? It's going to be weird.
Or is it like they'll just be babyface for this feud? Well, okay. Let's say they're tweeners for this feud, and then MJF and his group are like the super heels.
That's what I'm saying. Like, they should just all be heels and just have a beef with each other because of MJF. Because, in wrestling, we don't get many heel-on-heel things. We get it here and there, or we get face-on-face here and there, too. Mm-hmm. But heel-on-heel, 5-on-5, that sounds interesting because that sounds like everybody's going to go balls to the wall.
Mm-hmm.
And I kind of really want to see that now. Also, I just want to see Wardlow fucking do some real shit.
Yes,
not the shit he done before.
Let Wardlow fucking wrestle. I mean, he wrestles on Dark, but it's still just basically squash matches.
I'm about to say, you know who Wardlow remind me of? Wardlow remind me of when Batista came there and he was with Devon.
Okay, yeah, that's basically it. He just doesn't have a collection plate.
With a briefcase. Yeah, he don't have the collection briefcase with the damn 3-inch link chain around his damn neck. I don't understand what that was. The whole of that shit.
It was a Cuban links, but it was ahead of its time.
That was beyond Cuban link. That was just Cuban. Man, I don't know. Blood and Gut seem like it might be I don't know. With AEW and them not getting the rights to most of the names that they really want, some of these names they come up with for their little pay-per-views actually be dope as fuck.
Yeah, I agree.
WWE with that damn Great Balls of Fire, I just still don't understand why. Why would you choose that name?
The Stomping Ground?
Yeah, that too. But Great Ball of Fire was worse.
Yeah.
They literally had, cause remember, the original intro video for Great Balls of Fire was 2 flying balls on fire. Yeah. And I was like, yeah, that just looked PG enough for them.
Yeah. How do you feel about Christian Cage being the surprise potential Hall of Famer? I mean, I'm cool with Christian, but that didn't live up to the hype. Same way Big Show showing up didn't live up to the hype.
To be honest, it lived up to the hype to me for the simple fact that, remember, we couldn't pick who the hell it would be. And to see Christian come out, I'm like, you was just on WWE not too long ago.
Mm-hmm.
I thought you were going to be back in WWE. And you also supposed to be, you're also supposed to be in the Hall of Fame. So now I got more questions.
Yeah. He basically just threw his Hall of Fame away.
Yeah, I mean, to a lot of fans, he has a lot of fans. So I can see why they would say potential Hall of Famer.
But the thing is, because he's the B player in that tag team, Edge and Christian is getting in before Christian gets in by himself.
Oh, 100%. Edge is already in?
Edge is already in.
Yeah, so
he's already in as a solo.
He's getting in with Edge next.
So it's going to take Christian officially retiring from wrestling for good, give it 3 years, and then they'll put Edge and Christian in.
Yeah, definitely.
And then maybe when he's old and it's a down year and they don't have anybody to put in, they'll put him in as a single.
No, they'll put him in as the Brood first.
Oh, yeah, put him as the Brood, yeah.
Or the Ministry of Darkness.
Yeah.
That's sad because I really feel like Edge and Christian, the Brood, and Ministry of Darkness would get in there before Christian get in there.
Yeah, that's the thing. Yeah.
But remember, he never had a good singles run in WWE. At least not that I can remember.
It was like maybe a year.
He had a good European title run and a cruiserweight title run.
Mm-hmm.
But his WWE title run he won with the world title, it was so short lived that it's like barely you remember it.
And that came off the back of Edge retiring. Because if Edge hadn't had to retire because of injury, Christian wasn't getting that run. That was Christian replacing Edge.
Just like how Kofi Kingston replaced Ali.
Yeah. Yep. But Kofi Kingston had a way better actual showing of himself than Christian did.
Yeah, but you gotta understand too, Kofi was there for 11 years, and how many, when he first got there, remember how many chances he had at a WWE title shot, and he got screwed over every last time?
Mm-hmm.
Christian never got any of those until Edge got hurt.
Yep. Yeah, because he never, at best, he got...
never known what contender, nothing.
Yep, because had he even won the Intercontinental Championship? I can't remember.
No, he won the Cruiserweight, the
European. I know he won European.
He won that,
light heavyweight,
and the European title, and the tag team titles. Yeah. Those are the only things I think he won. And then he won the world title, and that was it.
Yeah, because I know he never won US, but I'm not sure about IC. I'm sure Kelvin will chime in a second.
Yeah, he wrote light
heavyweight. Yeah.
Light heavyweight. All light heavyweight was cruiserweight. That's all it was. It just didn't want to say cruiserweight.
The cruiserweight was WCW. WWF called theirs light heavyweight, and then New Japan calls theirs junior heavyweight, and TNA calls theirs X Division. But now X Division has no weight class because freaking Bobby Lashley was X Division champion. Samoa Joe was X Division champion. Abyss was X Division champion.
And Abyss.
Yep.
Abyss and Brian Cage.
Yep. So they did away with the weight class, but it started as their cruiserweight.
Yeah, and Samoa Joe was the first big motherfucker in that whole entire thing.
Kelvin said yes, he won IC belt. Christian.
Yeah.
Okay.
He won the old school IC belt when it was that
the oval one?
The oval one. The one I like the most is fucking weird.
Yeah, you know what? I like that one too. I do like that one too, because I also like the black version of like the square one that they just got rid of, because I didn't like the white belt. I liked it when they had the black belt in like the 90s.
I liked it when they had it change different colors back in the 90s. But then when they bring the white one back, because every time Warrior got it, they gave him yellow, they gave him baby blue, and they gave him like purple.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, like I ain't gonna lie, Warrior was the first one to have custom belts before these shits was a thing.
Yeah. Jumping on the opposite side on Wednesday night, the Prince Finn Balor got his hands on Adam Cole, baby.
Yeah.
They put on a really good match for a 10-minute TV match, main event. Following the match, out comes Kyle O'Reilly. Adam Cole tried to do the thing he did to Roddy a couple weeks ago. He tried to plead with him, tried to apologize. He went for the low blow, and Kyle said, you ain't getting me. And he beat the brakes off of Adam Cole.
Kyle O'Reilly posted on his Instagram, when you light the fuse to the bomb, you should always expect that explosion to happen.
Mm-hmm.
You ain't get. He literally said you didn't get far. He said you didn't get far enough, and this explosion is going to happen to you when I catch you.
Mm-hmm.
I said, "Ooh, look at that man speaking some powerful words." He's never gonna make it to the main roster.
Yeah. And as Finn Balor stood there and watched the beatdown, in slid Karrion Kross. TikTok, time's up.
Was he just going after the North America title?
No, I don't think so.
Yeah, he was. Remember, he literally walked up to Damian Priest and was like, "I'm coming for that."
Oh yeah, but came back. But then Damian Priest is gone now, so Johnny Gargano got it.
Gone. And then the belt switched over to Leon. What's his name again? Leon Ruff.
Yeah, Leon
AKA
Ruff.
fake ass Leo Rush. But still, I don't know. NXT is still entertaining and it's still good to watch, but there's still some hits and misses here and there with NXT at certain little points. But I still watch that before I still watch Raw.
Yeah. So the way it's looking for what the hell are they calling TakeOver WrestleMania weekend? What is it? Stand and Deliver. So at Stand and Deliver, you're gonna have Adam Cole versus Kyle O'Reilly, and you're gonna have Finn Balor versus Karrion Kross. So as I've been saying for the last, basically since Karrion Kross has been back, he's going to be the one to take the title off of Finn. Potentially, the Demon even shows up, and this is the first loss for the Demon.
Yeah. What do we do with Finn after that?
He just becomes another guy, like everybody else that loses a belt in NXT.
That's gonna suck. But at least people in NXT, when they lose the belt, at least they still do something high productive.
Yeah,
They don't become catering.
yeah, because at least look at Ciampa. He's got a little tag team going with Thatcher. It's still kind of awkward, but it's pretty decent.
It's awkward, but it's almost like Stone Cold and Triple H. It was like a rivalry so strong that somewhere down the line y'all was going to become a tag team because y'all don't hold each other so goddamn much. And them two, fucking Timothy Thatcher and fucking Ciampa, their matches, bro, I swear, I feel like they hurt each other bad on every match they've been together with so far.
Mm-hmm. Kelvin said, "Isn't Stand and Deliver a movie?"
As also is too. Also a porno.
I was about to say that because I Stand and Deliver every time my girlfriend, I stand and deliver on a regular.
That's definitely what Kelvin meant. That's definitely the movie he was talking about.
I was about to say, I think so.
Yeah, definitely.
Let's talk about Raw.
Do I have Raw notes? Because Raw was kind of I wouldn't say it wasn't bad. It was just kind of flat. Because we had the rematch of Bobby Lashley and The Miz. The Miz got a little offense in on this one, but obviously he went down to the Hurt Lock again.
Boy, when I say he tapped so fast in that shit, he remind me of them motherfuckers in Oz.
We had what else did we have? We had Braun Strowman and Shane McMahon's really, really long segment where nothing was said. I swear that was filler. I swear that was, we rebooked the show 15 minutes before we went on air. Shane go out there and just stand there for 6 minutes to kill some time. I swear that's what that segment was.
It probably was. It probably was the equivalent of Chris Jericho in WCW with his 1,000 holes and he went to commercial break and he didn't say nothing and then they came back and he could just straight continue where he left off.
Yeah.
Hey man, they use Shane. Hey look, bro, they use Shane still a little bit more better than they use Stephanie.
Yeah. We had the no DQ match between Sheamus and Drew McIntyre. That was pretty good, and that was a pretty good no contest finish either, because basically they both had steps. They hit each other with the steps, and they both knocked each other out. That's a good no finish to me. It made sense.
Their match reminded me of Triple H and Shawn Michaels match when Triple H got Shawn Michaels to come back, and they went balls to the wall in that street fight.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's two best friends that started off wrestling together, wrestling each other. You can't hurt each other as much as you would love to because you're friends. But you can put a hurting on your bodies with each other. Because I ain't gonna lie, the end of that match, boy, them whelps and scratches and bruises on their back. No, you, my friend, you do that to me and we're wrestling, I'm fucking you up for real when we get in the back.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a Booker T Batista the shit out you.
We had, what was it, Shayna Baszler versus Naomi. So that means we had Lana and Nia Jax ringside, and Reginald is now tagging along behind Nia Jax because them Island boys like them thick thickies.
Yeah, and you know what's really weird?
Did he drop?
I don't know.
So I would get a phone call at the same
I don't
time.
know. I gotta get that bite.
I don't know.
The who says that shit? Lex Luger? I don't know.
But say what you were saying again.
That dude is actually a good performer, like a legit good performer. It's just that it's so weird that he went from NXT getting signed to me not seeing him in any NXT house shows, anything before COVID.
He never officially had a match at NXT. Obviously, he did like practice matches and things, but he never had an official scouted match as far as house shows or television. His first match was with Sasha Banks. That was his first legitimate match.
That's so weird because, like I said, he got in the ring and he was good as hell, and I was like, damn, bro, where hell he wrestle at? Because I ain't never seen him wrestle.
Now, at the end of the match, like in the little melee that went on at the end of the match, Reginald got knocked out. Nia Jax picked him up and carried him out. She took her
Like
little
a
boy toy.
child.
She took her little boy toy. You coming home with me tonight, boy?
Excuse me. 1, yes. 2, now you need to do me sanctions. I'm ready.
First, you have to become a
She
Cirque
carry
du
me on
Soleil
her shoulder.
performer.
Look, when she carry me on her shoulder, she can carry me around her neck. I hold on to her like a bib if she want me to. I don't give a fuck. Just take me with you.
And then the main event was AJ and Randy, but we had, I believe it was another no contest match, because Randy just started coughing up fluid again after Alexa Bliss shows up on the screen to haunt him. And again, I'm over whatever they're doing until the Fiend shows up again, or whatever version of Bray Wyatt is coming back.
Like I said, I'm over it too. I'm just happy they're keeping the fact that Bray Wyatt alive, because at this point now, Alexa Bliss wasn't doing this, the Fiend would just fall into the back of his brother and just be in catering.
Yeah. Valdor, now we were talking about this last week. The whole Shane situation, I don't think it has to do with Strowman. I think Strowman's just like a side piece in this storyline. I feel like it's Shane and Adam Pearce that are going to end up having like a big blow-off match.
Hey, look, I would love to agree with you on that and say that, but don't forget, we also thought that Adam Pearce was going to go through with his match, and motherfuckers were showing all his old wrestling matches and shit, and then we got Kevin Owens for that match, and I was so disappointed.
Yeah. And Kelvin mentioned Ethan Page showing up in the ladder match at Revolution. I mean, again, that was like a anticlimactic surprise. It really was.
It
was nice to
be
see
honest,
him.
I didn't even know he showed up until I went to AEW Instagram and they showed a picture of him. I said, when the fuck did he show up? Did I leave the room or some shit?
He was in the ladder match. He was the sixth man, the mystery person.
So do that mean the North is just completely done?
I guess so. Or yes, because they said he signed a contract, so I'm assuming he's on AEW full time now, unless he's just gonna, do tapings for Impact but still work a full AEW schedule, which in reality isn't a full schedule.
I don't know how I feel about that. I'm gonna have to let that one sit on me.
Now, Impact. We got Sacrifice tomorrow night. Main event. Impact World Champion Rick Swann versus TNA Heavyweight Champion Moose. In a title unification match. I'm saying Moose takes this 100%.
I hope Moose take this. Seriously, I hope he do. I need Moose to take this because after that little 3-on-3 tag team match and Moose went off, I'm like, bro, he just showed to me he deserved to get this belt for real now.
Yeah.
Because I feel like he can carry that belt with some real weight on it. Like, what do you call it? What's his name? They got it now. Fuck.
Rich Swann?
Yeah, there you go. Rich Swann did a good job getting it. He did a good job of carrying it because Rich Swann, after being in that whole little domestic shit with the girl and having his life fuck up after that, he did pretty good with a comeback for that title.
Mm-hmm.
That's great. But Moose came a long way from a motherfucker that I did not like from the beginning to now I actually like this motherfucker.
Mm-hmm. Now, on this week's Impact, we also got another announcement regarding the Impact / TNA World Championship. The winner will then face Kenny Omega at the next pay-per-view, Rebellion, in what they're calling a title versus title match, which to me is an open-ended statement because they never say title versus title as in when they mean a unification. Title versus title, in my interpretation, just means champion versus champion. Because they didn't say winner take all. They didn't say title unification. So to me, title versus title just means champion versus champion match.
That's what it sounds like to me. And I hope it is, because, I kind of love these kind of matches where title versus title over different things. It makes me enjoyable.
However,
watch these.
However, I can see them giving Kenny all the belts. I can see that happening.
I don't want to see Kenny with all the belts right now. Like, I don't need Kenny to be a Grand Slam champion of anything right now.
I can see it happening.
I know. That's what I'm saying. I don't want to see that. Unless we can get Kenny Omega from New Japan and not just Kenny Omega run around in these male red bottoms, I don't want to see that shit right now.
Them ugly ass cowboy boots he's wearing. Kelvin mentioned Andrade asked for his release from WWE.
Yeah, and it's weird, dude, too. But I don't know why he has to release, because at least he was seen on TV. At least he's not like Bo Dallas that hasn't been seen on TV in 489 days and still counting.
Well, I believe Andrade has not been on TV this calendar year.
Yeah, he probably hasn't. But like I said, Bo Dallas hasn't been on there for almost going on 500 days. That's almost close to 2 years. Yeah,
Bo Dallas is the new JTG.
First of all, you damn right he is. He ain't gonna last longer than him. JTG lasted so damn long, niggas forgot he was on the roster until they posted his name being released. Niggas was like, he still wrestled? I was like, bruh, he ain't been on TV in so long. He been getting paychecks sitting at the crib. Like, he could have been the first WWE wrestler to have a Twitch channel and still got a regular paycheck. Why did that just happen? Skype just muted the fucking call. I didn't even touch anything. What the hell's happening?
Skype's acting crazy today.
Skype's drunk. You gotta drive him home.
I feel like it is. Skype like, oh yeah, it's getting a little warm outside. If people get ready to come back outside, time to start fucking up.
Skype's acting like one of these Dominicans outside right now.
Word.
I've been hearing bachata music all day today.
Also on Scrifice, we got the Impact Knockouts Tag Team Championship, Fire and Flavor versus Jordan Grace and Jazz. Now, that reminds me, the NXT Women's Tag Team Championship that they just randomly pulled out of their ass, that they gave to, Raquel Gonzalez and Dakota Kai. They just gave them the titles because of the whole screw up last week. And then they lost the titles to green-haired chick and Ember Moon. Why? Yep. Why do we need another set of belts?
I need another set of belts. Because that means you ain't got to drag no performers from one place to another to fight for something they probably never going to receive. Ain't no tag team in NXT going to be a tag team champion on the main roster, still work for NXT. And ain't no tag team from the women's division. It's really weird that also they have a big ass tag team division in NXT. Their tag team division is bigger than the Raw and SmackDown women's tag team division, and it's actually better than that division.
You want to know why it's bigger? Because look at all the tag teams they broke up on the main roster.
And broke up. I'm sorry. Did any of them teams even stand a chance?
No, but the fact is that they existed. But then you pair together Asuka and Charlotte to be champions for a month.
Yeah, and then get them into a feud right after that. No, fuck that. You paired up Lana and fucking Naomi.
Yeah, that too. Oh,
Where
Kelvin,
did that come from?
Kelvin, I know her name. I just don't give a shit about her.
Yeah, no, I can't.
Yeah.
There's some tag teams in there. They try to make relevant and try to make cool, because I also follow Lana and Naomi on TikTok. And they do a lot of videos together, them just like basically twerking and dancing. And
basically, Lana makes video with anybody that they stick with her for that month. She made videos with Natalya. She made videos with who was she else hanging out with? She was actually hanging out with Nia Jax for a minute, last year. She was paired with who else was she paired with? I forgot at this point. Oh, she was paired with Mandy Rose for a hot minute.
Mm-hmm. She was paired. Who was she paired with? Let's go with that. Let's go with that answer. Who was she paired with?
Enzo, The Rock. Who else did she kiss on TV? Dolph Ziggler. These hoes ain't loyal. Oh, Bobby Lashley. How do we forget Bobby Lashley?
Hey, look, we don't talk about Bobby Lashley. We don't talk about the WWE champion and his success right now. We don't talk about that down period that he had to go through.
Whoa! That was success. He took a white bitch from somebody. That's a success story.
Yeah.
I'm about to say that wasn't a success because you see how he dropped her ass because she was annoying.
Well, yeah, I mean, her ancestors were turning in their grave, so it is a success.
They probably beyond turning in their grave.
Let's see. Also on Sacrifice, we got Deonna Purrazzo versus ODB for the Impact Knockouts Championship. Good Brothers versus Finn Juice for the Tag Championships. TJP versus Ace Austin for the X Division Championship. We got Eddie Edwards versus Brian Myers in a hold harmless match.
Hold harmless match? What the fuck is that?
It just means an unsanctioned match. So
why the fuck can they just say that? WWE don't own that word.
They wanted to be creative. They call it a hold harmless match.
Oh, my dog is in my house running that Mach 2 to get beat up in a minute. If you hear the Randy Orton scream, RKO, RKO, I hit her ass with an RKO.
Wow. You got to get low to do that on the dog.
Nah, not with her. She could jump damn near to my face, so I ain't got to go low.
Oh, okay. Oh, you catching her out of nowhere.
She's going to get, and it's really going to be out of nowhere. She's not going to know what the fuck to do. It's going to hurt her, not me. It's going to hurt her. I don't care a fuck about me.
Anything we ain't touched on you want to talk about?
The thing I sent you on IG.
Today?
How WrestleMania in Tampa this year for the week is going to look.
Jesus Christ. I'm going to be burned out by Tuesday.
Bruh, I looked at it, and by Monday, I was like, bro, I'm already tired already. This shit look crazy.
All right, let me read the schedule. Monday will be Raw as normal. Tuesday will be the Hall of Fame class of 2020 and 2021. So you're gonna have a double long Hall of Fame ceremony.
So you know what that means. You know what that means. They gonna go through the list, and people gonna be like, "Where the fuck is Christian?"
Yeah, so that's April 5th and April 6th. Wednesday, April 7th is night 1 of NXT TakeOver Stand and Deliver. And then Thursday, the 8th, is TakeOver Stand and Deliver night 2. So you're going to have regular NXT on Wednesday on television advertised as a TakeOver event. And then night 2 will be on Peacock. The actual, official TakeOver event will be night 2 on Peacock. Also on Thursday night is NXT UK, which nobody's going to fucking watch because barely anybody watches it in the first place. So who's going to watch UK after watching TakeOver the same night? I don't know.
What do you gain from that?
Bingo. And then Friday night we have SmackDown. And then Saturday, what is that, the 10th? Yeah, Saturday the 10th, we have WrestleMania Night 1, and Sunday the 11th, we have WrestleMania Night 2. So, yeah. And then the following Monday, we go back to Raw. So, 8 straight days.
I'm already tired.
8 straight days.
I feel the product is getting oversaturated, man. There's too many wrestling shows and too many wrestling every day of the week. Yeah,
because you're still gonna have Impact that week. You're gonna still have Dynamite that week. So it's going to be a really, really long week.
You know what this reminds me of? It reminds me of WrestleMania weekend before COVID, where every indie show had a wrestling match in the same city as WrestleMania.
Yep. Absolutely.
So much stuff happening at one time that you can't keep control of or know what the hell is happening. Oh my God! I'm like, every time I look at it, I get sleepy. This is gonna be a long week of trying to remember all this shit.
Yeah, I'm gonna probably end up having to take physical notes that weekend because I'm not gonna remember where to put them in my phone.
Shit. And also, one thing before we go, did you hear what Soulja Boy was talking shit about Randy Orton on his Twitter?
Oh, that's right. They're trying to cancel Randy Orton now because he responded, "You need to go pay your child support." So they're trying to cancel Randy now. Randy's getting dragged.
First of all, one, you can't cancel Randy Orton when he's speaking the truth.
But Soulja Boy said he has no baby mamas.
From
that
what
we
I heard,
know of.
They were comparing bank accounts, and Soulja Boy. This is what I heard. I don't know. Okay. Soulja Boy proved that he actually has more money in the bank than Randy Orton right now.
Okay.
But that was just a shot at Randy.
Hold on. Let me do my own Google search real quick. Let's see if I can get some numbers.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say that's great, but when it comes to in-ring performance of a guy that walks outside and get known for not being dragged, I'm going Randy Orton.
I mean, it might be bullshit. Soulja Boy hasn't done nothing but release consoles for that.
According to CelebrityNetWorth.com, Soulja Boy in 2020 is worth $30 million.
How is that even possible? Who is fucking him in the ass to get him this money?
Let's see, Randy Orton net worth. Let's see if the same website pops up. Same website. Randy Orton is worth $9 million.
Wait. So say it to me again. Randy Orton's 9 and Soulja
Boy's 30.
Well, so yeah, Soulja Boy does have more money than Randy Orton. Damn.
He does have more money than Randy. That's crazy. But also, he said that he will go to WWE and slap the shit out of every wrestler there. The only real wrestlers is The Rock. Stone Cold, John Cena. And who was the fourth person?
I think he said The Undertaker.
Bruh, first of all, John Cena out-raps you still better than you.
Facts. Facts. I will take John Cena in a freestyle against Soulja Boy. Hands down.
He would destroy Soulja Boy. 2, Stone Cold will beat your ass just like he used to beat Deborah ass. 3, so you're nowhere near The Rock. The Rock is the most highest paid person on the planet right now. So your little $30 million is like $20 to The Rock in his bank account.
Rock gets $30 million a flick. Rock gets $30 million a flick. Rock just has to take one job and have more money than Soulja Boy.
First of all, as soon as The Rock name is fit in something, I feel like he get like $50 million just because his name was added to it. He ain't even got to be in the shit. And then Undertaker don't even give a fuck about rap music, let alone you. So the 4 people you said are the real wrestlers all respect Randy Orton. They probably won't respect you in real life. So what was the purpose of you saying that?
Oh yeah. So the official tweet is that Soulja Boy was the one that screenshotted both of their net worths. From the screenshot that Soulja Boy got, Randy Orton's only worth $11 million, and Soulja Boy's worth $30 million.
Okay, so mine was a little off on Randy.
But he might be off too, so who knows? But yeah.
Okay. Wealthy Gorilla says Randy is worth 11.
Yeah.
Let's Sports Skeeta says Randy's worth 15.5. Essentially Sports Daily says Randy's worth 11. Where's Forbes? I can't find a Forbes number.
I'm gonna tell you right.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, Soulja Boy can talk all the shit he wants to. He can say all this shit. This nigga known for talking about his Draco. But is he really going to show up to really say what he going to say? No.
Oh, Kelvin just said apparently Soulja Boy also named Braun Strowman and Brock Lesnar.
Soulja Boy's a funny guy, bro. He's a funny guy.
But you know what's really funny? He named everybody that Randy has damn near fought and beat.
Yeah.
From his Legend Killer era. I mean,
hold on. Here's all Randy has to do to shut up. Here's all Randy has to do to shut up Soulja Boy. So he named Brock Lesnar, right? All Randy has to do is get the picture from SummerSlam 2017 where Brock busted open Randy Hardaway on the forehead. Post that picture. Say wrestling's fake. We're getting out of here. I've been Darth Messiah, the Dark Side Savior.
Or he could just not entertain any of it.
Or that. You, sir.
Your boy Alex the motherfucker here.
Good night, Nolly Marv.
Good night, Ultra Heelz.
We are out of here.
Peace.